Yo, what's going on? It's your boy ZainnCraft and welcome back to another Minecraft video where today I'm going to be teaching you guys in depth how to make a Sheikah Shrine. Alright, so if you guys could see behind me, I got a new Sheikah Shrine that I've built. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to build it step by step. Okay, so before we get into building the actual shrine, I will go ahead and say this. While I did get a lot of comments telling me that it was hard to follow along in my previous tutorial on how to make a Sheikah Shrine, the only thing that might be difficult to follow along with is how to actually get the shape. So if we turn around and we come and look at it, this actual shape here might be difficult to get because it is kind of random the way I went about doing it. I was just looking at it in game and just making the shape that I saw, but I will actually, in this video show you guys how I did it. Like I said, I got a lot of comments telling me that it was difficult to follow along, so hopefully this video does it some justice and most people can follow along and make their own shrine and use it in their worlds. This shrine is going to be in my Breath of the Wild map when it comes out, so I will be using this build. It's not exactly my old one. The old one was kind of smaller, and let's just say that in my Breath of the Wild map the scale is quite large, so yeah, I had to upscale the shrine. Hopefully you guys are ready for that, but until then, just stay tuned and keep checking my community tab because I post a lot of my progress over there. So if you guys want to kind of keep up with how the project is going, my community tab is always the best place to go and talk to me and kind of see what's going on over there. As I always say, if you guys do enjoy this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. We hit 100 subscribers a couple of weeks ago, which is like a really nice milestone for me. 100 people, who enjoy my content, they enjoy, Minecraft building. It really does warm my heart, man. I really do appreciate it. So if you guys do enjoy this, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully we can continue to build the family. And also let me know in the comments of any other builds you guys want me to do tutorials on, and hopefully I could get those videos out. But without further ado, let's jump right into this tutorial. Alright, so here we go at our block palette. So starting over here from the left, we got a daylight sensor, we got the anvil, sea lantern, shroom light, mud brick slabs, packed mud, brown mushroom, brown terracotta, brown glazed terracotta, we got gray concrete, we got deep slate tiles, chiseled deep slate, polished deep slate, and polished deep slate slabs. These will be mainly the only blocks that you'll be using. Pretty similar to what it was in my previous video on Sheikah Shrines, but kind of different. We're kind of going to switch it up. Also over here we got the proportions, the dimensions. So in the back here we're starting with a 7x7 box. This is going to be kind of like the main body of the Sheikah Shrine, and this part here with the blue wool, the light blue wool, is going to be where the walkway, basically the platform that you're going to be standing on basically. So let's jump right into this build. Okay, so first things first, we're going to build up the base part of the Sheikah Shrine with our gray concrete. Now I want to preface this before we start. I do make my builds to scale. That means that if Link was to be 2 blocks in any Zelda game, then I would build based off of his size, and I always measure him out to be 2 blocks tall because that'll be the equivalent to a Minecraft character. So my builds may be quite, I don't want to say large, but they're just going to be 1-to-1. So if you want to build this for your own world and you want to place it anywhere, just keep in mind the size that I'm going to make this, and make sure you have enough room also to place the size of this Sheikah Shrine in your world. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. So what we want to do is take our gray concrete and we want to build this box up 13 blocks tall, 12 plus 1 because the pedestal will be 1 block high basically. Okay, so now that we got this base shape right here, now we also want to take our polished deep slate and we want to do the pedestal. So bring this all the way to the wall. I'm going to do this and fill it in. Okay, so now that we got our platform that we would stand on and we got the base shape of the Sheikah Shrine, now you want to take your gray concrete and you want to kind of like outline the shape, so to speak. And when I build off of like a video game or, you know, whatever it is that I'm making, I like to make the shape first, and then I like to fill in the spaces. It's kind of like a efficient way basically to go about making Minecraft builds. You know, it kind of gives you like an outline to start with. I mentioned it in previous videos, but it's just something that, you know, I like to do. I'm sure a lot of other people like to do it, but I want to come out here to the back. Let's see, I'll go one more in. So I'm here from the center going about 5, and I started up 3. We'll do another 3, do 2, we'll do 2, we'll do 2. So I did something like this basically, where I did 3, 3, 2, 2, and then another 2. This is kind of similar to my old video on how to make Sheikah shrines, but it's basically creating that back shape. We also want to do the same thing on the sides, so let's find the center. We'll go about 1, 2, 3 out. We'll do 3, we'll do 3, and then we'll do another 3 like this. And then on this side we'll switch it up and we'll do 4 out, 3, we'll do 2, we'll do 2, and then we'll do 2, something like that, just so it doesn't be, you know, similar on both sides. But we have a shape like this now. So from the sides it looks like that. This is what it looks like in the back. So we created kind of like the basic outline of it, right? Now you want to just start filling in the spaces. So I usually start from either side, it doesn't matter. I'll do the back this time and do something like this. And then we're gonna just start filling this in. And I also like to fill in the dead space because it's, like I said, I got an OCD. So I'll do something like this. Come to this side and we'll do something like this. And once you get kind of like towards the middle, I like to swap to this side and fill it in from this way. Do something like, let's raise this up. If you're following along with me, just of course do what I'm doing. Here, bring this up. And we'll do one here. And of course, fill in the space. I don't know why, I just feel like if I don't fill this in, it's just like a massive like hole that anybody could break into. I don't know, I just got a bad habit of doing it. Now what you want to do is you want to bring it down, kind of like how it is in game. Just bring it down, something like this. If you look at the Sheikah Shrine in the game, it kind of like goes up at a nice steady angle and then it drops down kind of steep like. So kind of just remaking that, and we'll have something like this. And then now we want to fill in this dead space here. We'll bring this up kind of like this, fill all of this in, and I'll do something like that. I'm here, fill that. Something like that. Come down here, fill in all the dead space. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. And then we're going to repeat the same process over on this side. So we'll do this. Don't make it completely, you know, symmetrical. Kind of make it not perfect. You want to make it imperfect so it looks like a generated structure from Minecraft. But if you make it too perfect, like if you do exactly the same dimensions on all sides, it's gonna look too man-made. And I don't really like that look in my builds unless it's something like, you know, a castle or something like that. We'll fill that in. We'll do here. We'll do that. Go up about that high. We'll do that there. Yeah, that should be good. And then now we just want to fill in all the blanks. Yeah, that. here. That. And then we'll fill this in. And raise it 3. Do that 2. Do 1 there. And that should be good. Now all we want to do is fill this in here first. Like so. And basically the same way we did it on the other side, we want to start bringing this down. I'll do something like this, fill this, do the same thing here, bring this down, bring that up, come about here, something like this. I'll take this right here. And now you just kind of want to look at it, make sure, you know, you're getting the shape, you're capturing the shape. Check it out from all sides. I look at it from the front. Yeah, this is good. And the only reason why I'm not really like going into depth about how I'm doing like the actual, you know, this shape is because it's a Sheikah Shrine. It's not exactly, like I said, a perfect shape. It's gonna be random how I'm placing these blocks. So hopefully you guys can follow along better than my old video. I was kind of just speeding through it and it was kind of like a time lapse. But with this, you know, you guys can actually get a better in-depth tutorial. And it's also an upscale version of the Sheikah Shrine. This is going into my Breath of the Wild map, which is the first part is coming out soon. So I hope you guys tune in and check that out. But yeah, now that we got that shape, now I want to fix this blocky part up here. It kind of looks ugly. So we're going to do something like this. Come to this back, bring it down 3. Take 1 there. Come to this side, take 1. Come to this side, take 2, and then take 1. Actually, take 3 like the other side, take 1, and then take 1 on this side as well. And then come to this side, take it about 3. Come to this corner, take it about 3. And look at it. Like I said, this is random, but just getting my shape. Yeah, that looks good. And then all we want to do now is we want to do like a slight little shape up here at the top. So come to the back, do it about 3, do 1, do 1, 2, 3, come in, do 1, 2, 3, come back out, do 1, do 1, something like this. So 3, 1, 3, come in 1, 3, 1, 2, just like this, and fill this in. Now we want to take a look at it. So now you're gonna have something like this. It's pretty, you know, pretty nice shape, kind of captures it really good. So hopefully you guys was able to follow along up to this point. So now that you have this, you want to take your packed mud and your brown mushroom block, and you want to kind of just randomly go around the bottom part of the Sheikah Shrine, because it's going to be like that brown stone looking color. I used brown mushroom block in my old video, but I like the packed mud a lot better. It captures that I don't know what it is, but it's like that brown stone. So all we want to do is randomly start placing this. You can follow along and do what I'm doing, but I'm randomly just going to place this all around the bottom. This, do it like, take that from here, place that, the same thing here, do this, Do this carefully. Once you get to this corner of the Sheikah Shrine in the game, there's like no stone here, so I'm trying to do it, you know, kind of accurately. So I won't put any packed mushroom. I'm sorry, not packed mushroom. I won't put any packed mud here, but I will still continue around. But just leave this gray concrete here. So this, bring this down. Let's put concrete back up there and there as well. And then we'll do this. Kind of put random bits here, stretch it out a little bit like that. Skip that. About let's do here. So I placed one here and then I started replacing. This, transform all of this like so. Might do one here and trade that, and then that, we'll have that. So now once you go around it, it'll look kind of like this. If you kind of want to increase the height of the color, kind of something like this, and come back in here and, you know, do it a little bit more like this. I do that, leave that. Place one here, put these two right here, replace these with packed mud. Let's see. I will take this up like this, and I'll also take this up and take this up and take that up. So there we go. Now I promise I'm gonna leave it alone. Actually, I lied. Go right here, add a little bit right there. Yeah, okay. So now we placed our packed mud, right? I promise I'm done. I'm not touching it anymore. Now you want to take your brown mushroom block and scarcely just place this throughout the packed mud. You know, it doesn't really matter where, just do it randomly. This is going to be adding your texture, but you want to do it scarcely, not too much, because the packed mud, you know, it captures that stone look in the game. So don't take that away too much, but still want to, you know, spice it up a little bit. Add this texture throughout, you know, random places. It doesn't matter. Do this, this, like that, basically. Now you got your brown stone part. You got the pedestal platform. You got the actual shape of the Sheikah Shrine. Now all you want to do, take your sea lantern and your shroom light, and we're going to start with shroom light first. And kind of here in the front here, you want to do like kind of like a little triforce. That's kind of like a custom design by me, taking a little bit of liberty. I know it's the Sheikah symbol here, but I don't think we could really make that with shroom light anyway. And then start placing it kind of randomly around, you know, the gray part of the shrine. Don't do it too much, but you know, you could add some, you know, if you want to, if you see it from far away, you know, it's lighting up orange, then, you know, you could see it in the dark. I probably put maybe one there. I'll leave that. So I'm going to do my Sheikah shrines, like for my Breath of the Wild map, I'm going to do them to where they're activated, but they're not completed. So shroom light is why I used at the top, basically. I used the orange light. Now on the mud and on the brown mushroom, you're going to use your sea lantern. So place these also randomly. Doesn't matter where, just random places. Like this. Something like that. So now you got your shroom light up top. You got your sea lanterns down below. Now we want to start making the actual door, decorating the pedestal platform and the inside. So now what we want to do is we want to take our anvil, our daylight sensor, and our brown terracotta. And you want to start about, make the door 3 wide. Go up about 5. 5, 3, 4, 5. Come in 1, 3 at the top. And you'll have something like this. Now, take your packed mud and kind of blend this into the base of the shrine a little bit more, a little bit better. Like this. To do a little bit of replacement here and a little bit there. Take your packed mushroom, put 1 on that side, not on that side, right? Now, take your anvil and facing the actual shrine, not this way, face the actual shrine, put it here, the daylight detector here, and turn it on so that it's blue. Now, take your sea lantern and go 2 from the edge, 1, 2, and then 1 more, sorry, and place a sea lantern here. Take your packed mud, and you can either do a square or you can do a diamond. I'm gonna do a diamond. Take your brown mushroom block and texture it randomly, however you want to do. I just put 1 on that side randomly. Now what we want to do is you want to take your polished deep slate slabs and your mud brick slabs. And first you want to just go all the way around with the polished deep slate slab. Just like this. So you'll have something like this. Then take the mud brick slab and only on like the front part of the platform do you want to change this. Texture it up a little bit. Now on the back part of the platform, take your packed mud. Kind of go in a little bit. Take the brown mushroom block, texture it. Kind of like this. Swap this back out and I'll put that right there. Now take your sea lantern and put it at the bottom as well. So now you'll have something like this. And that pretty much completes the basic look of the Sheikah Shrine, right? You may want to come here and add a little bit of this, something like that, just to get rid of a little bit more of the gray. Let me see, I'll come in and put 1 here. I'll put this back. And then I'll put 1 here and put that back. Now, lastly, all we want to do is we want to take our brown terracotta and our brown glazed terracotta. And we want to also scarcely throw this in on the packed mud as well. You want to do this a lot less than you did your brown mushroom block. Right? And then take your brown terracotta and stay away from kind of like the door of the Sheikah Shrine when you place this in. Kind of do it like towards the back side. That way it doesn't kind of like mesh with the door, the brown terracotta. Now, lastly, all we want to do is we want to do the interior. So once you come here, we'll break this down. And we want to take our polished deep slate and our deep slate tiles and our chiseled deep slate and our gray concrete. Oh, and our sea lantern. We want to come here. We're going to replace this wall right here with the chiseled deep slate. Now we have this, and then we want to take our deep slate tiles and all the way to the back wall. We want to knock this down. Just like so. Fill this in. And then up top, take polished deep slate. And bring it all the way to the back. I'm also gonna fill in the dead space. You guys know I have to do this. Like so. Place our polished deep slate and knock down the back wall and put polished deep slate as well. Now all we want to do is fill in the ground with polished deep slate. Texture the corners of the inside of the shrine, packed mud. We want to take our brown mushroom block and also throw this in random places. And then put our pedestal here for where you would transfer down and texture this as well. And that's pretty much it. Now you guys have yourselves a nice Sheikah Shrine in Minecraft that you can use in your own worlds. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it's better than my old video. I had a few comments telling me that it was hard to follow along. So I wanted to remake this, kind of upscale it as well for my new world. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please consider giving me a like. It'll really help me out. If you want more videos like this and you want to tune into my bigger build series projects, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. We hit 100 subscribers a couple of weeks ago, which was very, very exciting. Lastly, before we go, I do want to kind of put a little bit of this here so that, you know, I'm just trying to get rid of that gray, something like this, and texture that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. As I've said before, my Breath of the Wild series, part 1 should be starting very, very soon. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to be starting again with Hyrule Castle because I already built it. So I want to get that out of the way first before we move on to anything else. You guys can expect that within the next couple of weeks. So hope you guys stay tuned and check that out. And I've been ZainnCraft, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long.